Good afternoon. Thank you for attending today's event. It's my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Anita.
Its hottest days ever last week to the devastating world because of climate change. To address these threats, we've been working together to establish the NATO Climate Change and Security Center. All of us around this table are proud to be signing the founding Memorandum of Understanding for this center, which will open in Montreal later this year. On est très fiers du choix de Montréal comme ville hôte pour le centre d'excellence.
We are thrilled to have seen Canada chosen to host this climate change. Climate change and extreme weather events. It is our first center of excellence for NATO in Canada, and it demonstrates our leadership within the alliance and in the fight against climate change.
Our people safe from extreme weather. The center will drive our work together to minimize environmental impact of military operations themselves and to get ready for a new security landscape in the Arctic. Canada brings expertise to the table. This work is very important to us for the world as well. And this is why Canada will invest more than $40 million over 5 years and $7 million per year ongoing for the Center of Excellence. We are taking action to secure a supplier of energy. We're ready to lead the way on developing tools that understand climate policy is also security policy. Je tiens à remercier sincèrement les autres pays pourrants du centre d'excellence, l'Allemagne, le Danemark, la France, la Grèce, l'Italie, la Lettonie, le Luxembourg, la Norvège, la Roumanie, la Turquie et le Royaume-Uni. En signant ce protocole d'entente aujourd'hui,
this memorandum of understanding today, we act together to build a safer and more secure future. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Merci, Madame la Mini.
NATO Secretary, NATO Deputy Secretary General, to provide some further remarks.
Thank you so much. It's a great pleasure to be here with all our colleagues. I would like to thank Canada for being such a staunch ally in our great alliance. Canada contributes to our operations and missions. Soldiers are a foundation in the battle group in Latvia. You play a role which is vital in NATO. And I'm also very happy that you'll be hosting the Diana North America headquarters. Merci infiniment à vous et à tous les collègues qui sont présents et présents.
Thank you very much to all of you and to Canada for being here today.
The security of NATO's 1 billion citizens, a new center for excellence on climate change and security in Montreal. We sometimes still get asked, why NATO, when it comes to climate change and security? And the answer is quite simple. Climate change is an existential threat to the future of our planet, and therefore it matters to our security. NATO is not and should not be absent from any new facets of the new definition of security, and this is the case in point today. At NATO, we have 3 strands of work when it comes to climate change and security. First, we must understand the problem. Changing weather patterns will mean we have to fight differently. We have to know what changes are coming. Second, we must mitigate. From NATO mission Iraq, where our soldiers and trainers need to cope with temperatures over 40 degrees Celsius, to changing the way we build our bases to protect against climate change. And third, we must adapt. And adaptation is in the gene of this alliance, and this is what makes this alliance so successful over time, over and over again. NATO cannot remain a fossil fuel alliance in a renewable age. We as a military alliance must prepare for a future where our capabilities, from fighter jets to tanks, need to operate in a greener way without ever compromising on military effectiveness, of course. In all these tasks, our new Center of Excellence on Climate Change and Security in Canada will be an essential part of the solution. I hope that this initial group of allies joining the center will be just the first part of this exercise. We encourage other allies, we encourage our partners to join in and to make this wonderful center. And again, merci infiniment, Madame la Ministre. Thank you so much, Canada, for taking up this challenge. We look forward to visiting and hope we'll be invited also to the opening together with my colleagues from the Emerging Security Challenges Division. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary General. I'd now like to invite all nations to please sign the first and second signature pages of the document. Please remain in place for a moment after signing in order for photographs to be taken of the group.
I think we'll take one picture standing up, if we could, in front of the flags.